It's beginning to look a lot like syphilis every time I pee.
What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? You know what? Whatever you do not, celebrate this time of year. I hope you and your family are having a good one. It's going off with a bang. How you doing, guys? Hey, I kind of felt bad about not having a Halloween episode. I actually had a really cool script. A lot of delusions of grandeur, and I had a location for it, and the location fell through last minute, so you didn't get one. So, whatever. And I originally wasn't going to do anything for the holiday season in this house, Christmas. But you know what? Figured, what the hell? I'll get something up to you, it's the season of giving. So, I sat and thunked to myself, what can I do this year? I thought, what the heck? I will show you some of the cool gaming and geek related, if you will. I hate using that phrase. Ornaments I like to put on the tree every year. Now, you guys have seen pictures of my controller ornaments. And though I do believe I had a video up in the early days on here showing them off. It was a video I made back when I was with the Game of Geek Nation cats. And I think I just put it up as bonus. It may be gone now. I've never actually truly talked about them or showed them off or explained what they were or where they're from and all the kind of crap that you probably already know by now, because I've had them for, 6-7 years now, maybe that long. I don't know, maybe a little less. I don't know. But either way, let me get the old tripod here set up, and we'll have a look at the ornaments, hopefully on the tree, and if it looks like shit, then we're going to move to the table. So, our first item, if you will, is a representation of the Nintendo Entertainment System controller. Really great quality with really great quality with these fucking things. These came in a 4-pack from thinkgeek.com. God, 5-6 years ago, I don't know. And you'll see the other 3 controllers, but each one of them is even more detailed than the other one. It really is kind of amazing. I don't remember what they cost. I want to say it was like between $17 and $20 for the 4, which I personally think is a little more money than you need to spend on something like this, but can you put a price on happiness around the holidays? Of course not. That's why we all go friggin' broke this time of year. Not that we're not broke the rest of the year either, but yeah, so the first one I decided to show you, because everyone's a bunch of Nintendo dorks out there, is the NES controller.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
You bet your ass it is. So I have faith, Vader. Jesus, shut your face. So this is new for this year, this phallic-shaped thing. It's not shafty, but you get what I'm talking about. But it's Darth Vader's head. Someone cut his head off and put it up on my tree to be festive. And it has a ton of sounds from A New Hope, which is pretty cool. I won't bore you with all of them.
When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
One more.
Your power is a weak old man.
Okay, one more.
This will be a day long remembered.
But yeah, this is new this year. I try to get at least a gaming-related and or a Star Wars-related one every year. Star Wars, to me, is Christmas. Maybe it's been ingrained into my head from the corporate machine that Christmas means Star Wars. I don't know. But either way, whenever Star Wars or Christmas comes around, Star Wars comes around in my head. And so this is new for this year. Now here's a really cool one, an original PlayStation controller. Obviously it doesn't say Sony, and the NES one didn't say Nintendo either for obvious reasons, but the representation here is just great. I mean, it even has a little deal in the back. And believe it or not, if this were a real controller, though my fat fingers wouldn't be able to manipulate it, it's actually really comfortable. But again, nice hard resin. It's got some heft, so it hangs on the tree pretty heavily, and it brings the branches down, but let me see if I can't get this to focus at all. I know my lighting sucks, and I'm sorry, but deal with it. It is what it is. But yeah, this is pretty cool. There's not really much more to say. The colors are right on. I'll tell you that right now. So, yeah, original PlayStation. So here's one from last year that was new to me. It's a nice, big, heavy Darth Vader. And you've seen a theme here, video games and Star Wars. Believe it or not, video games didn't play a huge role in my Christmases growing up. I got some stuff on Christmas. I did open up E.T. the year it came out on Christmas. And I also got a couple other games. I believe it was Journey Escape and Astro Blast or something like that on Christmas. But for the most part, Star Wars toys and guitar stuff were my Christmases growing up. But this is a real bulky figure too. How he stays on the tree, I don't know. But this is such an epic, ballsy pose. Unfortunately, he lost his pointy finger, so he's not going to be able to do as effective force chokes from here on out. But I do still have the finger, and maybe I'll fix it here before we put it away for the year. Here's something random, not quite in the same vein as everything else, but it's mine and it goes up on the tree. It is a motorcycle. I am a big fan of custom choppers, if you will. And when I say choppers, I don't mean like Orange County choppers. I mean stuff like from Easy Rider, big long forks and bobbers and shit like that. My girlfriend got me this one, obviously, for the 2015 holiday season. And she tries to do one every year with our names on it. I'm not seeing them for this year yet, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I figured I'd just show that to you anyway. Genesis does 16-bit graphics. You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does. Genesis does. Genesis. Genesis does. Sega Genesis controller. Again, from that same ThinkGeek.com package. Hopefully I was smart enough to find a picture of the actual package and you've seen it already. But this is the only one that actually has flaws to it, believe it or not. It's still a really great representation of the Sega Genesis controller. And it's probably my third favorite, because I do really like that PlayStation controller. But there is some goofiness going on here around the, now you can see it, around the start button. But aside from that, again, nice solid resin construction. I don't know how to really review these. I'm not really reviewing them. I guess I'm just showing them off. But again, if this were real, I could actually use this. But really great quality. I really do dig these. These are awesome. Of course, there was only one more controller to get to. And so this is the Sega Genesis 3-button Super Duper. My second favorite controller of all time. PlayStation 2 being my first. And we played Atari today. And of course, the Atari Creep has to have a CX40 joystick. Are you kidding me? Stupid thing's in the way. This came out of that same box. And this was the main reason, besides the Sega Genesis, that my ex-girlfriend had gotten me this. And this is probably, honestly, my favorite one of them all. For obvious reasons, because Atari is the shit. So I knew you guys were waiting for this one. This was dusty as hell. I gotta clean this bad boy before we put it away for the season. But again, another great representation. It would have been nice if they had some orange around here, but I suppose we could just say that this is an actual 2600 joystick and not the VCS ones, because if you recall correctly, it wasn't called 2600 until the Vader model came out, and that's when we got the black ring around the joystick. So, like I said, another great representation. Another real heavy one. I don't understand why these companies make these things so friggin' heavy. You put them on the tree thinking, it'll look nice here, and the next thing you know, it's like, and it's not there anymore. But, so there's my Atari Classic CX40 Super Duper, the one, for me anyway, that started it all, joystick ornament. Oh no, I just broke my fucking face. Small price to pay for entertainment, wouldn't you say? But this is the, I got this in 2016. The little lady thought this would fit me perfectly. Of course, PlayStation 2 is a great system. I love that controller. It's my favorite controller of all time. As you can see, I did just kind of chip off his hat. And I can't find the pieces anywhere, so there will be no gluing of his head. But I will be trying to put it back in the view of the camera here. But this one's pretty cool. This to me represents what it's all about. Christmas morning, waking up with your family, ripping open boxes, and then ignoring your family for the rest of the day while playing with your new electronic gadgets. So, that's really all there is to that. So, I hope you really did enjoy this view of the silly things that the Creep puts on his tree that are specifically his. Let me put this guy back. I don't know where he went. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. But, you know what? I just came up with a really cool idea, and here's some bonus stuff for you. And we're going to have to do this very sneakily, and I want to see how long it takes the little missus to realize I'm going to do this. So I'm over here looking at my shelf, and I noticed I had these. And you can't have Creepsmas without something that's Creep. And they're little keychains. But I am pretty sure I can fangle some way to get these suckers up on the tree. And it'll be fun to see how long it takes the little missus to realize it's up there. And hopefully these can become a thing every year. I wouldn't mind putting these away with the Christmas ornaments. And hanging them up every year. I don't know if she's going to take too kindly to it. But you know what? I don't care. So let me get some little hooky things. And let's get these up on the tree. So I wasn't originally going to leave the rings on them because they're huge and they stand out, but they're perfect. I mean, I was going to cut them here and just put those stupid little green bendy hook things on there. But let's get these up on the fucking tree. Jason right here. Oh no, he's dangling. He's dangling. It's going down. Freddy wears red and green, right? That's Christmassy. I don't know why you don't have a problem with that. There we go. Nice! Now do me a favor. Don't say a fucking word. Shh. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I do want to apologize first and foremost for not having a proper holiday video up this year. And this was kind of forced and rushed. It happens. But I do hope you enjoyed this view of just the random things the Creep likes to put on his tree. It's a fun time of year, even if I am a Grinch. I do secretly, deep down inside, enjoy spending the time with the family. And all that said, whatever it is you do or do not celebrate, I hope you and your family are having a good time. I hope you're being safe, because accidents never take holidays. Go ahead and leave feedback, thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. Merry Creepsmas! Until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.